all of you. Today I am taking the chapter that is synthetic fibers and plastic of class 8th. Today we will discuss the topic plastics. In the previous videos I discussed what do you mean by synthetic fibers, what are the synthetic fibers, in detail we discussed. Now plastics. Plastic is not the very new word for you. From morning to night in a day we are using so many things which are made up of plastics. For example, buckets, toothbrush or bottles, water bottles. So many things we are using. It means nowadays plastic is very much important or essential for us. That's why we must know that what are the plastics, which types of plastics. In that, first thing is that in the case of plastic, first subtopic, that is properties of plastics. Then first property is that it is very much durable, means life is very much big, it is not easily breakable. Second point, that is moldable, it can be molded again and again. By heating we can shape it again and again. Next, that is it is resistant to the chemicals, means it will, so many plastics are not affected by the chemicals. Next, that is resistant to weather conditions. It means they are not easily affected by the weather conditions, by changing the weather. It means what are the properties, main properties, that is it is durable, life is very long, moldable, it can be molded again and again, resistant to chemicals. Some plastics are resistant to some chemicals. I am not saying that all the plastics. Some plastics are resistant to chemicals, some next that are resistant to the weather conditions. These are the properties of plastics. Now, types of plastics. In the types of plastic, first plastic, that is thermoplastic. Those plastics which can be softened on heating. Again it can be given the shape, means ऐसे प्लास्टिक जिसको आप हीट करोगे तो उसको अगेन आप शेप दे सकते हो. That can be molded again and again, that are called as thermoplastic. Example, common example of thermoplastic, that is polythene. Polythene, it is used to make the different type of polythene bags. Next, polystyrene. Polystyrene is very lightweight. It is used in insulating packing materials. It is used in hot cups. Polyvinyl chloride, PVC, full form of PVC, that is polyvinyl chloride. Polyvinyl chloride is a bad conductor of heat, means it will not allow the heat or electricity to pass in it. That's why it is used to as a covering of the electrical tapes as well as electrical wires. It is also used to make different types of containers. PVC is used. Now, next type, that is thermosetting plastics. Those plastics which can be molded once, it can't be remolded, that are called as thermosetting plastics. Example for that is bakelite. Bakelite, it's a poor conductor of electricity. That's why it is used to make handle of utensils or switches, as well as electrical plugs, combs. So many things we can make by the bakelite. It's a hardest plastic. Melamine, it is fire resistant. That's why it means fire will not affect on the melamine in comparison to other plastics. That's why it is used to make fire resistant fabrics, as well as it is very useful in the utensils. Means melamine utensils we are using in the different parties, that are unbreakable cups and plates. These are the uses of melamine. Okay. Now differences between thermoplastics and thermosetting. In the case of thermoplastic, it can be molded again and again, means it can be reshaped as many times as we want. And second, thermosetting plastics, it can't be remolded again and again. Once it gives the shape, that is full and final. Second is that it will be softened on heating, means thermoplastic becomes soft on heating, while thermosetting will not soft on heating, it will be breaks up. This is the difference between thermoplastic and thermosetting. Now we are discussing advantages and disadvantages of plastics, because everything having the darker side also and lighter side also. That's why here we are discussing that. Durability. Plastics are very much durable, it means it have very long life, easily it can't be decomposed. ये इसका पॉजिटिव एस्पेक्ट है. बट नेगेटिव एस्पेक्ट इज दैट इट रिमेन as it is in the environment. When it entered in the environment, then it will be remain for a very long time. Second, resistant to chemicals. Plastics are very much useful for making different type of containers, because it is not easily affected by chemicals. But at the same time, disadvantage is that it remain unchanged in the garbage. Means once we are using for the different type of chemicals, harmful chemicals, we are keeping it in that container, and when we want to be destroy that containers, plastic container, then it will remain as it is in the garbage. That will be harmful for us, because it will not degraded by the microorganisms. Third, recycling. It is a very good aspect that it is recycled. We can use it again and again in the different forms, plastics, and due to that property, different type of containers are made up of plastics. But disadvantage is that recycling is very costly process. It is not very much cheap. That's why it needed the money for it, as well as respiratory problems. At the time of recycling of plastics, harmful gases are evolved, and that will be harmful. If we will inhale, then that will be harmful for us. Means it causes the respiratory problems to that persons those are doing this work. Okay, this is all about advantages and disadvantages of plastics. Still, plastics are useful for us. Now, as we know that plastics are not degraded by the microorganism, that's why it causes the pollution. It's a very big problem for us that we are facing environmental pollution due to the use of plastics. Now, as I discussed that nowadays we are facing the pollution which are created by the plastics. That pollution is very much harmful, and how we can control it? For that we have to be apply the principle, that is 4R's principle. 4R: reduce, recycle, reuse and recover. These 4R's if we are adopting in our life, daily life, then we can overcome by this problem. Reduce, first R, that is reduce. we have to be minimize the use of plastics. Okay, means so many type of plastics which we are using. Whatever the use of plastic, if we can avoid us, then we should have to be, means we have to be reduce the use, we have to minimize the use of plastics. Second, recycle. Whatever the plastics we are using, that should be recycled. If it will be recycled, then it can be used in the different forms. Reuse. Sometimes that plastics which we are throwing in the garbage, that can be reused. That is, for example, milk bag, दूध की थैली which suppose Amul or Sanchi milk bag we are getting, that quality of that plastic is very nice. We can use it in the different work, then we should have to be. Next, recover. Whatever the plastics we are throwing, which we are discarding, that should be, again we have to be use it in the different form, means that waste material, suppose by the waste material of any factory, if we are making any type of fuel, then it will be the type of recover, means that we are using it, again we are getting that plastic, we are getting it for the use. These are the 4 R's: reduce, recycle, reuse and recover, and I hope that you will follow these 4 R's as a good citizen to overcome this problem. Now, homework for you, that you should have to be learn what are the 4 R's as well as what are the different type of plastics, thermoplastic and thermosettings. Keep smiling. Take care.